Hello, 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 my tea drops and my tea sippers. How is everyone doing tonight? How's everyone doing? Let me come on camera here, y'all. How is everyone doing tonight? Ooh, guys, we've been having fun. I think I don't be getting enough sleep, so we've been having a good time out here in Cancun, Mexico. Today is T Talk's birthday, so happy birthday again, T Talk, my sis. Happy, happy, happy birthday. I took me a little nap once we got back from the restaurant. I was a little tired. I was going to sleep then. So I said, let me get up here. I got to come on live with my tea drops and my tea sippers. Y'all know today, we're going to have drinks in the chat on a Thursday. Okay? We're going to have drinks in the chat on a Thursday. Okay? I have put my hair up because it's irritating me. So I have put it up in a little bun here. So I have put it up. But welcome, welcome, welcome everyone to my live. I appreciate each and every one of you coming over. Okay. All right, though. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, guys, I told you here that Tony Rich family tells all about Clarissa Shields' baby. I don't think Clarissa likes kids. I think that Clarissa challenges everybody, and she feel like she just big stuff. The young lady gets on here and talks about that her brother was unalived by a drunk driver in a crash. Now, and she says how Clarissa was so mean to this man kids, and how you're gonna do a balloon release. You didn't. Who told you to take it upon yourself to do a balloon release for somebody else's family member? Don't notify all their kids, all the next of kin, but you take it upon yourself to do a balloon release. Then you want to put it all out there like this was your cousin. This was not your cousin. Okay, it was not your cousin. He was friends with your man. Yeah, you might have knew him, but who asked you to do a balloon release? You just can't go around doing a damn balloon release for people that they didn't ask you to do. What is wrong with you? Then you lie saying it is your cousin for clout. Now this is all starting to add up to me. I'm gonna give y'all my theory on what I think and what I've been observing with Clarissa. Okay, we're gonna get into that. This woman been a clout chaser, but Tony Rich was not the person that she needed to take her further in her career, as far as knowing celebrities, meeting celebrities. Now, Tony Rich might did cheat on her or whatever they say, allegedly and for entertainment purposes. But no, she has had her eye on Papoose ever since 2020. Okay, Tony Rich was not taking her where she needed to go. Okay, and that's why she got with Papoose to take her even further. Now we know Papoose is a maybe a D or F celebrity, but he know people, right? So by him knowing people in the business and the industry, she can get further and get more clout than what she had. She couldn't do that with Tony Rich. Tony Rich don't know no famous people, no rappers or celebrity people. He don't know nobody like that. But Papoose do. So that's why she couldn't get Remy. She owned a Papoose. Okay? So we're gonna get into that. Now I know Battle Truth covered it, and y'all know I love me some Battle Truth. Y'all know that. But we can agree to disagree, okay? He has his view. I have my view of what I think happened. So I know y'all have been seeing it on Nyla's channel. She showed it because she got the interview with the sister, which was the sister of the man who was unalived by a drunk driver. Okay. And then I know Battle Truth showed it on his channel, and I love Battle Truth. I do. I do. Okay. Love Battle Truth. Come on in, everybody. Hit the thumbs up button. I done got me a nap, and I know people are still down there downstairs partying. Okay, but I'm a little tired. All right, so let's see who we have in the building. Hello, Ophelia. Hello, Butter Rum. Hello, Teresa. Like number 2, thank you. Hello, Sonia, my mod and my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Daphne, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Ophelia. Hello, Shannon. Let's see. Hello, Deborah, my tea sipper. Now, guys, I was over on the YouTube live. I don't like that. It just doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. So I'm going to quit trying to go over there and go live because I don't like it. It doesn't have the features that I'm used to over here on StreamYard. So I'm going to stay over here with StreamYard. Let's see here. Let's see all. Hello, Carolyn, my tea sipper. Hello, Spectacious, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. So let's get the housekeeping out the way. All things said are alleged, and in my very own opinion, it's for entertainment purposes only. I don't own the rights to this music or any clips that you may see on my live. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Also, you can support the channel by ways of a Cash App, which is $Rochelle74. Also, Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 is on the screen. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Okay, we got that out the way. Hello, hello, Arnez Martin 01. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so we're going to get into that. We just got to get past the 10-minute mark, guys. And guys, let me tell y'all something. Remy is right not to have her child, which is the golden child, which is Reminisce Jr., around this lady. This lady, allegedly and for entertainment purposes, she's unhinged, guys. Mm-mm. Now I'm not gonna say because she don't have any kids, she don't have any compassion for kids, but I'm just gonna give you my opinion. I have a right to say my opinion. The stuff that she has done to other people, kids, is not no. Remy, keep the golden child away from her. This woman acts like she don't like any kids unless they're her own. Okay? And I'm gonna tell you why I think that. Just let me get past the 10-minute mark. Also, this woman, guys, acts like she is in her 20s. She acts like a teenager. She gets her hair braided. She goes on Instagram showing every angle of her hair. Girl, she just do weird kiddish ass shit. And I don't know how long Papoose gonna be able to deal with her because she do too much kitty stuff. Everything she eats, she put it on on Instagram. If she get a new outfit, she put it on Instagram. What are we here, 10? Everything, she acts like a kid. And baby, they've been saying some stuff about her and her bestie. What's her name? Nigeria? Oh no. What I've been hearing, the word on the curb in the streets, allegedly and for entertainment purposes, they more than BFFs. And baby, when they showed me that picture of her eating that food off of that naked woman, and she went for the food that was by that woman crouch, I said, oh yeah, she be munching on carpet. Mm-hmm. And she just saying using her friend, the BFF, just as a backup. Hmm, hmm, baby, no, ma'am. I believe it's something else going on. Sorry, not sorry. I do. Now, if she, like to carpet munch, there's nothing wrong with that. But just be real about it. Don't be coming out here lying, talking about people lying on you. No, ma'am. That's what you like. That's what you like. There's nothing wrong with that. But I just don't. I don't trust her, guys, and especially around no kids. She wouldn't be around my kids because she don't. It just seems like she don't like kids for some reason, guys. I don't know what it is with her. Hey, lady, T, my tea sipper. You said she proved more than once kids shouldn't be around her. She is very crazy. Purpose, uh, very crazy. Papoose didn't even look into the camera when she was babbling. Wait a minute, babbling her mouth off again. Yes, y'all, give me 1 second. I got to get Bella together here. One. Okay, guys, I believe this lady is not hinged. I'm telling you right now, the lady is unhinged. I would not leave no kids around her. Just saying. And Papoose, let me tell y'all something. I saw that live she did too, Lady T. I think Papoose is really getting sick of this lady. I don't know how much longer he can hold on because she is a kid. She acts like a fucking kid. All right, everyone, welcome to my live. Drop the T, and as you come in, please hit the thumbs up button, please, and thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming over to the live here. Okay. Hello, Sonia, my mod and my tea sipper. Hello, goddess of mine. Hello, Black, my tea sipper. Hello, Laura C, my tea sipper. You said I think Nigeria and Clarissa are messing around. Clarissa has been in a girl on girl relationship with another boxer who came out and exposed her years ago. Really? Baby, I can believe it. Baby, I can believe it. Oh, that's okay. Lady T, you know I don't be having my glasses on. You already know that, huh? No apology needed, huh? Hey, Linda Gamble, my mod. Hello. Y'all keep hitting that thumbs up button. Hello, Cynthia, my tea sipper. Hello. Let's see here. Hello, Miss Dee Dee. As y'all come in, hit the thumbs up button. Also, guys, there is a goal in the chat. Let's see if we can meet the goal tonight. If we could, you can give how much you want. There will be a mystery gift. So you can go ahead and look at the goal, and if you want to participate, you can. You can do super chat, super stickers, or cash apps. Okay. All right, guys, let's get into it. Now, we're gonna play a little bit of what's going on over here. But baby, I wouldn't leave a dog with Clarissa. I'm not even bullshitting. I'm not bullshitting. I wouldn't leave a fucking dog with Clarissa. Because how are you going to come and take over somebody else's brother's balloon release, talking shit about the funeral, kick the damn kids out of the gym, but didn't put your people, your niece and nephew, no man. But let me stop talking about it. Let's get a little bit into this. Shout out to Nyla who got the interview. All right, go to Nyla says, and make sure y'all go support Nyla's channel, and let's get to it. All right, this is fair use. I'm using this commentary for educational purposes only. Fair use of 1976 is on the screen. Shout out to Nyla says. All rights go to Nyla. And if you guys don't follow her, make sure you go follow her. And also, if you didn't watch this video, please go over there and watch the video and give her a thumbs up. All right, shout out to Nyla. Let's go.
Share the same mom, and Tony and my brother share on his dad's side.
Okay.
So that's how I know Tony. And Clarissa, of course, coming from the same city. You know, I was a fan Shoot, my oldest son is about 4 years younger than her, you know, very close in age. How I got here was we were speaking about basically her character, you know, and that is when I stopped being a fan, is when I saw her behavior during the time that my brother passed away. My brother was killed by a drunk driver, actually.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. So around that time, the blogs go crazy. So because Clarissa was with Tony, it just kind of sent his death centered around her.
Really?
And it did. And it was posted on social media, and they were saying Clarissa is, you know, this is Donjarell's cousin. She lost her cousin. So that didn't matter until she kind of like fed into it. Mm-hmm. So one day, my brother's oldest son, which is his junior, he was upset. And so he posted on social media, because what Clarissa did was she had a balloon release, right? After my brother's death, like the following day, there was a balloon release right at the gym, at Tony's gym, where they trained at a lot. If you go back into her history, you'll see her at that same exact gym that she trained with Tony in.
Let me ask you a question. So is that, because, you know, I'm nosy, so I've been all over everybody's social media, and there is a video of her or some other people at a funeral, or not necessarily a funeral, they're at a burial. And I believe they are saying that is, I think I saw it on Tony's page, so that might be it.
It might have been. I don't follow Tony.
Because some of the commenters weren't very nice, and I couldn't get the gist of it. So now that you're saying this, I feel like that might have been what I saw.
It could have been. It could have been. I haven't seen that. I'm gonna have to go and be nosy myself.
Yes, ma'am.
But when she had the balloon release, my brother's children were in the gym. They actually were in the ring. They had the gloves on. They were in there boxing, you know. And I joined them. I went inside the gym, and I'm kind of monitoring them because my brother's kids were under 18. They're all in school at the time still. And I'm in there, and my niece, she's in the ring, and she's boxing with one of the young boys there. And I'm kind of letting it happen because they just lost their father. So I'm feeling like she's getting off, you know, some anger. Let it happen. Clarissa walks in, and she yells, "Hey, y'all get up out this gym." So,
wow.
So I go, well, these are done.
Hey, y'all get up out this gym. She didn't know what was going on, what was being said, anything. Hey, y'all get up out this gym. How fucking rude is this lady? Baby, this lady ain't got no manners, no nothing, no sympathy for nobody, no nothing. These kids just lost their father, and you said, hey, get up out this gym? What type of bullshit is that? Baby, Papoose, cut your losses. Leave this woman alone. She has no coof, no nothing, no empathy, no sympathy, no nothing. You need to get rid of her. She could have said something like, hey guys, I know everyone in here is grieving, but let's just take it back out in the parking lot. I don't want the kids, you know, boxing in the rain because they could hurt each other, something like that. Or if someone wants to stay up here and watch them to make sure no one is hurt, something to that effect, but not, hey, y'all, come on, just get up out the gym. Nah.
Donjarell kids. That's my brother's name. These are Donjarell's children. She paid me dust. She paid me dust. So I'm like, maybe she didn't hear me. Let me get a little closer. Let me say it a little louder. You know, these are Donjarell children. Still pay me dust. Put the kids out of the gym. This is when I realized, like, oh, this is her attitude.
Wait, okay, so I'm getting this straight. His children are at his balloon release. And then after they go to his cousin's gym, which is the guy she's dating, or her fiance at the time.
Yes, the balloon release was in the parking lot of the gym.
The balloon release is in the parking lot. So after the balloon release, people need to unwind. And so they go to the gym. And Clarissa walks in there like Billy Badass and tells the grieving children they got to get out the gym.
They have to get out. Straight up. So I'm like, you know, those are down to real children, right? You know, again, she paid me dust. So okay, we go back outside because the parking lot is still full. We're out in Beecher, which is very close to Flint. This is where my brother's from, our family is from. And we're all out there in the parking lot. I mean, it's so many people. My brother had a very big following of people. He was a barber and he was very well known. If you Google him, you'll see. So everybody's out there. Now, my nephew, the junior, he left. And his mom is calling me and saying he left because he's upset. Now, following him leaving the balloon.
Now, this is Dontre, I think that's his name, son. He left the balloon release that was for his dad. He was a junior because he didn't like how Clarissa came in there telling them to get out the gym and everything. He didn't like it. So he left. He had all right to do. He's already grieving. And then here come her big mouth ass in there thinking she the fucking boss or some shit. Talking about get out, get out. Who does that to some fucking kids? That's why I say Remy already done peeped that she got a problem with kids. Why I say that? She did the same thing at a child's toy giveaway. She has no proof. She don't have it. She has no empathy or sympathy or no mother instance. Well, okay, she's not a mother, but some type of auntie or something instant should kick in like, okay, these kids are grieving, this and that. She has none of that. None of it. None. And baby, make no mistake about this. She is jealous of the golden child baby. Make no mistake. Allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, and my very own opinion, I think she is jealous of the golden child. Because you know why I say that? Because when Pat bleeds, he says, well, I got to go do this for the golden child or do something for her. And she don't like that. She think Pap is all hers, right? So when somebody interrupts that, which is the golden child, because he has to go do things for her, she don't like it. She don't like it. And I'm just curious to see what Pat family thinks of her. Just curious about that. Because I wouldn't want her around none of my nieces or nephews or nothing like that. She has no emotions for kids. She has no tolerance for them. And baby, she wants to be glued to Papoose 24/7. That's why Papoose keep leaving that training camp where she at, because he's sick of her. And then in another video I'm gonna show y'all, you can tell he over Clarissa. He's over her, okay? And I think he knows too. That's why he don't bring his child around her. She is unhinged. She's uncouth. Just saying.
Release, he posts on social media, basically saying how, you know, Clarissa took over, didn't even mention them, which she didn't. She didn't mention any of his children. It was mostly about her, you know, and I don't know what she thought she was doing. So
okay, can you explain that? Like, how did she make her fiance's cousin's balloon release about her? Especially because he died so tragically.
Just not speaking on anything, not speaking on the kids. All of the kids wasn't even invited. It was kind of like a big Facebook post that we ended up seeing. It wasn't even like, you know, I felt like it was just centered around her because again, she didn't, it was no speaking to the kids. There was nothing. Like
if the proper thing for her to do would have been to bring his kids up to the front, his baby mothers up to the front and say, guys, these are his kids and the mother of his kids, and things like that. And, you know, let them take over the balloon release. But see, everything got to be about you. And what you can't stand about the golden child is that Paps makes the golden child his top priority in Remy. You hate that. That's why your stupid ass trying to go around and have a fucking baby by a fucking married man. And you uncouth. Who puts a fucking married man name on their damn titty? No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. And if y'all did you catch what she said? Oh, Pat was with his family for Christmas. Not he was with his children or the golden child for Christmas. His family. She do not want to make any acknowledgement about the golden child. She says nothing. She makes no acknowledgement or anything about that child. She's jealous of that child. She's envy of the golden child. And Remy done already peeped that out. And she let him know, motherfucker, don't you ever take my child around this unhinged gorilla. Never.
Nephews were there. My niece was there. My brother's children's mothers were there. There was two. They were there. The youngest was 3 years old at the time. Nothing. So, okay, my nephew, he posts on social media and he states his concern about it. He was upset, very, very upset. So I chimed in and I'm like, don't worry about it, nephew. Then Clarissa chimes in and she's telling me how she like, well, you know how the blogs are, you know how they are. And I said, well, you do too, Clarissa. So if you know, then why are you taking this on as you know this is not your cousin? You know how my nephew feel. I think you should be apologizing rather than trying to, come at him on social media.
Now, why would you come at even though he's grown, he's 19, come at a child of your man's friend? This boy is grieving. Why would you? This is what, baby, she ain't new to this internet. She true to this internet. She's a fucking troll. She's a fucking clout chaser. She's a clout chaser. You want to take the spotlight away from these kids who just lost their father and put it on you, trying to blame it on the blogs and or the TV station because you are a known boxer. Girl, bye. Get your stupid ass out of here. You want the spotlight to be on your pit bull face ass. Girl, I can't stand nobody like this. I'm sorry.
Okay, fast forward. Now, I live an hour away from Flint. I moved out of Flint years ago, but I travel back and forth. I'm only an hour away in the Detroit area. But I was there to bury my brother at that time as the most responsible sibling.
Now, this is her brother. She didn't even do the balloon release. Clarissa had took the shit over. Because she wanted the spotlight to be on her instead of on these children and this lady's brother who was unalived by a drunk driver. You want the headline to ring. Clarissa Shields loses cousin in a terrible unaliving of a drunk driver. That's what you wanted the headlines to be. So your ass can get some clout and be all on this internet. That's what you wanted to be. And you were not getting that. And again, I will say this. Did nobody know who the fuck this Clarissa Shields was until Remy Ma bust her ass out with them fucking text messages, begging for Papoose to buy you gifts and shit. Didn't nobody know who the fuck you was. Okay, I'm not going to take away that she, is a great boxer, but a lot of us still didn't know who the fuck she was until Remy Ma bust her ass out. She should be thanking Remy Ma for giving her this publicity that she's getting. You should be thanking Remy. Because didn't nobody know who the fuck you was? Girl, bye. Get your stupid ass out of here.
So I was there for maybe 3 weeks to a month. So we're getting everything together. So what we decided that we would do is mom's side of the family, because, to bury someone is expensive. My brother didn't have insurance. Yeah. So mom's side of the family, we're going to pay this half. Dad's side of the family pay this half. That would be Tony. Okay. And Tony's mother.
And that's why I always stress to people, it is very, very important that you get life insurance on yourself, your kids. I don't care if you got grown kids. Get life insurance on them, because if something happened to them, they're not married. who do you think the responsibility is going to fall on? I have life insurance for my grown sons. All of my kids, all of my kids got insurance, even for my grown sons. Because if something, God forbid, happened to them, it's going to be on me. And she's right, funerals are expensive. Kids don't think about no damn life insurance, even though they 20, 30, they still, don't think about life insurance. It's people in their 50s and 60s that don't have life insurance. So if you can, get the life insurance. Get the life insurance for your kids. Because if something happened, God forbid, you will be holding the bag. You will be the one having to go around and scrape up all this money if you don't have it. So even if my kids grown, it doesn't matter. If something happened to them, you're still responsible for putting them away.
And my brother's father are siblings.
Okay.
They didn't have they're part of the money, right? So it was supposed to come through Clarissa, supposedly. After the Facebook situation, she declined. She was saying, she told the family that she wasn't paying. She wasn't paying. So I felt like, so what? Like, what about Tony? What about, and Tony, I have an issue with, because I felt like, why did you even let her lead that? You know what I mean? Like, you should have still took over and y'all still should have paid y'all half. Right. It didn't happen that way. My family, the mom side of the family paid the full funeral. Mm-hmm. She really felt like, since they posted that on social media, as you can see, as unhinged as she is, she felt like that. She felt like, because it was spoken on social media, and who do we think we are? I ain't paying nothing. And I know she said that.
Let me tell y'all something. That's another thing why this woman right here is so fucking evil. Because this young man spoke out about his father. You volunteered to give that family some money on the funeral. So you saying, since his son spoke out and you wanted his son to take down his post on Facebook, you're not going to give that half of money. Girl, bitch, fuck you. Girl, bitch, fuck you. I would, if I didn't have all of the money or whatever, I would have made some fucking arrangements or did something. Bitch, you think I'm gonna bow down to your black ass because you want my nephew to take down some Facebook post of how he felt? Girl, fuck you. Baby, see, that's what's wrong with people. They'll bow down and take anything from a motherfucker. First of all, bitch, did nobody ask you for the fucking money? You volunteered your black ass to give the fucking money. Who the fuck you think you bullying? Oh, I'm not gonna give y'all the money now. I don't give a no fuck, girl. Fuck you. Do nobody ask your dog face ass to give a motherfucking thing any motherfucking way? And me? Oh no. Bitch, you can't even come to the funeral. Don't bring your black ass up here to this funeral. You and Tony can keep fucking pushing. Just because y'all are friends or whatever, I don't care no fuck. Like she said, her mother has passed away and he's not married and his kids are still young. So the sister did the right thing. Okay, let's get our half and do what we got to do. Fuck you. But Tony Rich mom, since they maybe used to bow down and beg and pleading to this lady for money, y'all should just take the post down. Because she's not going to give the money now and I don't have it. I'm not taking a motherfucking thing down. Fuck her. We'll get the money. Don't worry about it. I don't care if I have to make a motherfucking payment arrangement. I would never bow down to that bitch. That's what her problem is. She tried to use her money. And it seems like to me, Tony Rich, he was a punk towards her because anything she said went. So she was really running Tony Rich. She was bribing him with that fucking money. And I don't want to hear nobody say, oh, she don't get no man money. Oh, yes, she did. Yes, she do. She was buying Tony Rich shit. She had him on her motherfucking payroll. She had, if she wasn't giving him shit, why she go up there and take back a truck? Why she go back and take back a truck? So she was buying this motherfucker like she do all her men, like she buying papoose as well. Because ain't nobody putting up with her dog face ass. unhinged ass for free. She paid what she weighed. I said what I said, allegedly.
That because mom's call. Tony's mother is who we were in contact with throughout the whole thing. Tony's mom said, well, she's upset. You know, can y'all take it down? I'm like, we're not taking nothing down from Facebook. And who is Clarissa?
Who the fuck is she?
Right. And mom's like, well, she said she's not helping out.
I don't care.
And I don't have the money.
I don't give a fuck.
And this Tony's mom and my brother are very close. That is her baby. She loved my brother. They were very, very close. They lived out in
Okay, I'm so sorry not to cut you off. I just and guys in the chat, I see y'all, but for some reason my StreamYard is the comments aren't populating in the app, but I promise I'm gonna acknowledge you guys. So tell me if I'm wrong for how I'm processing this. For me, it sounds like because they had the nerve to express that they didn't feel good about the way she carried on at their father's balloon release. And it was it got posted on social media. That's literally where we are. That everything is going on social media. We may not.
Guys, we got 85 people in the chat and we only got 45 likes. Can we please get the likes up, please, and thank you. Come on, guys, let's get the likes up. We only got 45 likes. We need to get the likes up. And also, guys, I did put a goal in the chat, and you can donate whatever you would like. Let's get the likes up, guys. There's 82 people in here and only 48 likes. Can we get the likes up? Baby, this lady here is a piece of work. She is a piece of work, baby.
I like it, but that's how it goes. So because of that, knowing that they needed the money and she had already committed to it, am I correct? Oh, y'all done pissed me off. I know you're grieving, but y'all done pissed me off. So I'm not gonna give you this money. So it sounds like Tony's mom was trying to say, hey, I know, but we need to get this paid for, so we need to make Clarissa happy.
Yes.
Not on.
And we're not going. Clarissa can be back. She can be mad because it got paid for. My uncle came through with the rest. Like, it's nothing. I'm going, don't even worry about it. We're not talking about it no more. We just gonna keep on moving. You know, my brother needed to be buried. Okay, let's fast forward. The viewing. That happens. I got my brother together. He looking good and spiffy, you know. We got him looking real nice. We get him in the chapel. Now we open it up to the public for people to come and see my brother. I'm in the parking lot of the funeral home where his viewing was. And I'm leaning up against my vehicle at the time, and I'm talking to a cousin. Tony's already in the parking lot. Clarissa wasn't there yet, but most of my family, Tony was in the parking lot. Tony was sitting in his car. He was grieving. He was hurting. Clarissa pulls up. Now, when Clarissa pull up, this is the first time I'm seeing her since the Facebook back and forth, you know. So I'm sitting against my car, and when I see her walking up, she's walking towards me. She didn't put her shoulders up. Now, I'm from Flint. I know bully behavior. Back in my days, I used to fight. My dad taught me how to box. You know, I used to get down, so I understand certain behaviors. So she walked up, and she got her shoulders up, and she looking at me. So I stood up, and I'm, you know, we giving each other the eye, and she's like, "What up?" And I said, "What up?" She kept walking, but she's still staring me down. So I'm like, "Oh, now."
See, but she said she got bullied when she was in school. So now she done became the bully. Since she became a boxer now, you are the bully now. You want to bully people. Just because you're a boxer, that don't mean nobody for the bow down to your ass. You got shit fucked up. And they didn't let you get away with it for so long. So now this is what you do. It don't make no sense. she didn't got away with shit. So now this is what she want to do.
She trying to be a bully. Oh no. Now she's trying to be a bully.
Intimidate you.
She was trying to intimidate me, but that's not happening. This is my whole family. What are we talking about? Clarissa, we not going. So, okay. Now, the next day is the funeral. We're at the funeral. I'm in the front row, of course. Clarissa is probably 3-4 rows behind me with Tony. Now, we had the funeral at the church that Clarissa did attend when she was in Flint, and my brother did attend. I gave my speech. You know, I went up there and said my few words. I went and sat back down. And behind me is, I guess, where my brother used to sit, in the second row of the church. But my son just happened to be sitting in that seat. And I'm sitting next to, I have a twin brother. I'm sitting next to him. Then I have an older sister, and she's on oxygen, you know. So she's sitting next to me. Clarissa wants to come up and give a speech. Now you being real funny. Okay, it's enough that you attended after you pulled that. But now you want to give a speech? Okay, let's see what you got to say. Oh, man. This girl. and this is why I'm here, because you can't just disrespect somebody like this. She gets up there. She walks down from the podium, stands in front of me just to show the church where my brother sat. But not only do she stand in front of me, I mean, she's standing so close to me, like I literally can just, like, I can touch her. I can just, you know, I could have pushed her off. I could have pushed her. Like, you too close. She stood over me, reached over me to show the people where my brother sat. I'm talking whole arm over my head.
Oh,
so I'm like,
God.
I looked up and I go, yeah, this girl is a bully. I look over at my twin. Now my twin is like, whatever you want to do, I'm doing. But I'm like, I got to be responsible, you know? But at the same time, I really felt like, not you just stood over me like you was going to do something. Like, what are you trying to do?
So you in a church trying to start a fight with this lady, reaching over her, people grieving, being fucking disrespectful. If it was me, honey, you wouldn't have been able to come. Fuck you and fuck Tony Richard. But both of y'all motherfuckers can kick rocks with fucking open toe sandals. Both of you motherfuckers. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. If it was me, they wouldn't have came. They wouldn't have been able to come. I'm sorry. They would not have been able to come. That's just how I feel. You didn't pay shit. Remember, you said that you were offended. You were offended because my nephew wouldn't take down the post, right? So what you doing here? What you doing here? Mm-mm. She wouldn't have came. Me and my family were like, nope. She wouldn't have came if it was me. But hey, I digress.
Like, are you trying to intimidate me? Like, are you really being a bully? Now my son's sitting right behind me. I have another son that's sitting in the back row as well. And they looking confused.
Act like she's gonna run them over in the car.
Nobody stopped you. I could have easily said Clarissa Shields can't come up in here. I don't care who she is. You know, after what she did, but it was still extended. She even came back to the church for the dinner.
Wait, okay. All right. So
she brought her big head tail back to the church for the dinner, like it was nothing.
Shit.
So she made the balloon release about her. She gave the speech, left out his children, and then comes into Tony's gym, and puts out the children.
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Saying I don't have any proof. My nephew, I actually sent it to you. My nephew.
I do.
Post,
yeah,
the actual
I got
post.
it.
That's my nephew. He said
I got you. So who is that person? That Designer Roach person? Designer Roach said you love if you love
Designer Roach.
If you love Clarissa, you would love her enough to tell her to straighten some of this stuff. So I understand people can have fans or whatever, but people can also have people who oppose them. Okay. I understand that y'all probably you know, are of a certain ilk where you don't know how to behave, you know, you act like wild animals. I mean, your name is Designer Roach, but you guys.
So there are people, I guess, that are Clarissa fans that are coming into Nyla's chat talking shit about this lady. How y'all gonna come in somebody else's chat telling this lady how she's supposed to act or feel, and this is her brother? The nerve of some people, just the nerve. That's why they Clarissa's fans, because they the fuck unhinged too. They got fucking problems.
Go ahead and get on up out of here. Let me give you your passage on out of here. Get Designer Roach out of here, please.
Me.
Right.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts. Bitch, I'm flowing straight from the.
Ever, how do I know? Is because of Tony's mother. That's who we were in communication with. Tony's mother said specifically, she's upset. Now she's saying she's not gonna help us, and I don't have them. And I'm like, well, tell her.
Let's scroll on a little bit.
Tony's gym.
So Tony is allowing her to know. She like what was she paying the nigga? Like, why?
I mean, I have no idea. Tony wasn't there. He wasn't at the balloon release.
Okay.
It was just her. She spearheaded that whole thing. Without the kids, without their mothers, like without his family. It was just her. She spearheaded it, and it was like, oh, they having a balloon release. Let's pull up. And so we all did.
Wait, so y'all didn't get a formal invitation to your wait, hold on. His children didn't get a formal invitation?
No, so, that's exactly what the post said. My nephew said it. Live in living color. That's exactly what he said.
It is. So guys, let me send this post over. Actually,
this is with the child.
Because I'll read it off my phone.
Mm-hmm.
This is wow. I'm still tripping on her not inviting. So what was the balloon release for then?
It was for him. It was for him. She wanted to go with the narrative of that's her cousin, and it was about her. It was just her.
That's insane. Okay. So this Facebook post says, Clarissa Shields is not our cousin. I have read every article and not once did they mention his kids. And I'm going to read the article as well, because you would think that Clarissa was his child or next of kin,
exactly.
Right? Mm-hmm. It says, all we hear about is a famous boxer. I'm so tired of people trying to take over, and you really don't know shit. All his kids wasn't even at the balloon release. All of his children mothers. How can you take over something and you don't know half of these people? You don't even know all of his kids, but always seem to have a say so. I have family members who have done crazy things in the past, deaths in my family, and I feel like they're going to do the same thing to me. Every time I make a call about greeting my dad stuff, I get yelled at. I have these grimy ass family members. Shit, his own brother broke in his house and stuff. I don't think we want to air all of that part because that's more, family business.
He was highly upset. He just lost his father. This is like 2 days after his father's death. He walked off. His mom's like, you need, my middle son, they're very close. So she's like, can you call him? He's the only one that he want to talk to. I got my son on the phone to call his little cousin to get him back to us, which he didn't make it back to us. We had to go and pick him up because he did not want to come back into that parking lot with Clarissa.
Pause it here. Let's stop it for a second. Okay, guys. So what do y'all think here about Clarissa Shields trying to take over this man's funeral? She no kin to them. Didn't invite his kids, family, or nothing. She taking over the fucking balloon release. Fuck his family. I'm going to get me some clout any way I can, by any means necessary. Don't care if it's hurting the kids or not. This is about me. I'm going to get me some clout. This is what she's doing. She didn't took over these poor people balloon release and was trying to take over the funeral. Allegedly, was trying to fucking stop the funeral. Talking about, well, I'm not going to give you the money. Girl, bye. It's going to get taken care of one way or the other. See what she wants? She wants people to need her and to beg her for shit. This is a sick woman, y'all. The woman is sick. This is a sick woman. We got 89 people in here with only 52 likes. Let's get the likes up, guys. Let's get the likes up, please, and thank you. Hey, Proud Mimi, my tea sipper, my mod. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Care Bear. Let's see here. Guys, this don't make no sense. This dog face, bull face lady here trying to take over shit. You trying to get clout, recognition off somebody passing? Hey, Bama girl, really? This is sick, y'all. This is some sick shit. Hey, Lady T, my tea sipper. This is some sick stuff. Hello, Thelma, my tea sipper. Let me see. This is sick, guys. That somebody would want to get recognition off of a person passing. I told y'all this lady is unhinged. Unhinged. She's unhinged. It makes no sense here. And then you get online calling this man your cousin and he's no kin to you. How low can you go? How low are you? How low are you, woman? That's why I don't feel no ways tied about how people on this internet dragging her up and down this internet. Because, baby, the internet has no love for nobody. They'll drag your ass up and down this internet, sideways, backways, whatever. That's why her fucking ass is getting dragged. I knew it. I knew this lady she's evil. Then you be trying to talk about God. What did she say? God said a man and a woman are one. Yeah, he won with his wife. You're not the wife. You the side piece. You the side tender. You the side chick. You're not even a fucking side chick. You're a side tender. That's what you is. You're a side tender. Side piece. Side tender. You are so low. You want to use God's name in vain. One is when they're married. When you're married to somebody, you become one. But okay, let me just fall back because you don't understand that because you ain't never been married before. You the one was running around Remy Ma Papoose house licking on the motherfucking windows. Drooling at Papoose and Remy and the Golden Child. That's what the fuck you was doing. You lady, you is sick. She's a narcissist. This is a sick lady, y'all. There's no way on God green earth I will let my child go around her. I don't know. She'll try to do something to the fucking Golden Child. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes. I wouldn't let her go around my fucking child. No, ma'am. Look at that motherfucking Charlie Brown Christmas tree she had up there at her house. Baby, reminisce the Golden Child. She ain't used to no shit like that. She wouldn't even know what to say. Who? No, ma'am. You see how Remy threw down for her birthday party every year? And Christmas trees? And this motherfucking Charlie Brown Christmas tree she done fucking put up, leaning to the side. No skirt around the bottom of the fucking tree. Golden Child ain't used to no shit like that. If that's how you run with your niece and nephews, throw some shit together. No. Remy takes her time and does shit for the Golden Child. But you again, you don't know nothing about that because you don't have any kids. Remy Ma, Golden Child, and Papoose was doing ring around the rosy around their Christmas tree. Because y'all know Remy's a decorator. Remy had it laid. Remy Ma, The Golden Child and Papoose sat up there roasting marshmallows for Christmas Eve until the Golden Child fell asleep. Baby, she's probably over there licking on the motherfucking windows, running around the house trying to get a peek. Mm-mm. Baby, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Baby, single black female don't do her no justice. Y'all know, y'all seen that movie called Misery, right? That's who she is. I believe she will strap Papoose down to a motherfucking bed. If he try to leave her, I believe she would strap his ass down to a fucking bed. Like that lady was doing, that man on Misery, I believe she'd break his goddamn legs. You ain't going nowhere. I'm just telling you. The woman is sick. Yes, Mimi, she thinks everything revolves around her, and that's why she can't take the Golden Child. Because in Pap and Remy's world, everything resolved around the Golden Child. She don't like that shit, and she feel that allegedly that the Golden Child takes Pap away from her. Baby, all them days Papoose was gone, she was laid out. She was laid out. I thought they was gonna have to put her in one of them padded rooms. She was sick. She couldn't eat. She couldn't sleep. Nothing. Baby, that's a wrong way to be about a man. Somebody else's man. Somebody else's husband. I ain't said it. She said it. I'm just tired. I just been sleeping. Yeah, because Pat wasn't there. And baby, all of a sudden, when Pat came back, she got happy. So giggly like a little schoolgirl. Like her prize and came. I'm telling you right now, Remy is not safe. The Golden Child is not safe, and either is Pap. They don't know. They don't know what the fuck they unleashed here. They don't. They don't know who the fuck they done got here. Clarissa ain't dealing with a full deck, y'all. She ain't dealing with a full deck. You try to hijack somebody's funeral that ain't even no fucking kin to you. You try to hijack these people's funeral. Hijack their balloon release. No, ma'am. This woman ain't stable. And I say some funny stuff, but I ain't being funny right now. This woman ain't stable. This woman is sick. This woman is sick. She's sick. I wouldn't let nobody be around her under the age of 18. No, ma'am. Nope. Because you don't know what you do, guys. I'm just being straight up. You tried to hijack this lady's funeral, this man's funeral, then tried to bribe them with money. If they don't take down a post, you ain't giving the money. Baby, when I tell you this bitch crazy, she is the Lulu. How you gonna try to bully this man's son, telling him if he don't take down a post, you ain't giving no money? Who gives a flying fuck? We'll get the money, don't worry about it. And then that's why I said everything is starting to fall into place to make sense here. You talking about you care about kids, you don't give a fuck about nobody kids. Because if you did, you wouldn't have did that shit at the toy giveaway. And you mad at this woman about something about Tony Rich? What do you care for? You and Tony Rich ain't together no more, right? Right? Or are y'all? Because on the word on the curve, out here in this Beyonce internet, it says that you and Tony Rich are keeping in touch with each other. So what is he, the backup plan? In case shit don't work out with you and Pap, you can go back up to him, the pimp. Because he sure look like a motherfucking pimp. So shit don't work out with you and Papoose, you got him on the back burner. That's what it seems like to me, allegedly. But see, you gonna make shit work out with Pap because you don't want to get your ass clout like you already been doing on this here internet. But just in case, I'm gonna keep Rich back here on the back burner. Like people said, they believe she's been talking to Tony Rich. And she have. Allegedly. Baby, this woman right here, with friends like this, you don't need no motherfucking enemies. She's no good. She is rotten to the core. All that bullying that happened to her when she was younger, it didn't turn her into an evil bitch. She is rotten to the core. Clarissa Shields is. Don't leave your kids around this lady. Y'all see little Reminisce here? Remy Jr. She been to cut that girl hair off because she jealous of it. She cut it off. She been to try to cut the lady hair off, the little girl hair off, and try to say she did it. That's how deranged she is. And I bet Remy said, you could come see your daughter, but not with that bitch. She can't come. She can't even come to motherfucking party. They got to do anything with Reminisce. You can't even come to the fucking party. I don't blame Remy. The woman ain't wrapped too tight. She the type one of them women that'll pinch your kid on a slide. Your kid start hollering, talking about it hurt. She done pinched him. That's the type of woman she is. Just my personal opinion. She is not hinged. And so, what this woman here is saying, she tried to take over everything. And then after she didn't give the motherfucking money for the funeral, she still showed her dog face ass up there to the motherfucking funeral. Yeah, I'm bad. I'm coming to the funeral. I ain't give shit, but I'm still coming. I'm coming to the funeral. And then you took your black ass over there to the fucking wait and stuff your fucking face. Baby, I know they put you at a table by yourself. But didn't no motherfucker want to eat around your dog eating ass. You eating like you got a motherfucking doggy bowl. No, ma'am. And the only reason why you still got any friends left, because allegedly your best friend ain't your best friend. Nigeria. That allegedly for entertainment purpose, that's your woman. So I guess she ain't doing her job. I guess she ain't holding you down or holding you tight. Because she was still upset that Pat won there. So I guess Nigeria, you ain't doing it right, girl. She didn't want you holding her at night. She sure didn't. She didn't want you. She wanted Pat. But what threw me, baby, I seen you eat that food off that naked lady, and you went for the crouch part. So you down there carpet munching. That's what you do. That's what you do. I ain't no shame in that. That's your preference. But just don't put it out here, like when they were saying that before. I don't get down like that. You get down like that. You get down like that. But right now, you own something. You own one right now. You own one. And let's just get something straight here, Clarissa. You ain't took Pat from Remy. Let's just get that understood. You ain't take Pat from Remy. Right now, Papoose is on loaner to your ass from Remy to milk you dry. And you come on this Beyonce internet. I don't know why people keep saying that Papoose my manager. So you mean to tell me Papoose is singing, making up songs for your boxing? He don't charge you nothing. He ain't getting no cut of that. He walks you out on some of your fights. You mean he don't get paid for that? Anybody know if you're in a boxer, if anybody sing or walk you out, they get paid. So you mean to tell me the kindness of his heart, Papoose just doing this all out the kindness of his heart. You're not paying him dust. Is that what you're trying to tell us? That's what you want us to believe? I know the fuck you crazy. I know the fuck you lying because we don't believe it. You just too embarrassed to admit it. That's all. Baby. Being mean and cruel to kids is like a pattern to her, but you say you love kids. You don't love no motherfucking kids. Baby, I don't give a fuck. You wouldn't, if I was Remy, you would never even see the golden child baby. Look what she did to those poor kids at that toy drive on Christmas. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. This woman ain't. She ain't wrapped too tight. She is not wrapped tight, guys. She could not be around my kids. No kids at all. She ain't got it all. And baby, believe this, she don't like the golden child. And I'm gonna keep saying it. She do not like the golden child. She don't like the golden child. You know why? Because the golden child looked just like Remy. And you know she can't stand Remy. Y'all know that. She can't stand Remy. She can't stand Remy. But you want to dress like her, be like her. That's what you want to do. Steal all her clothing ideas. Because your ass still can't dress. Still can't dress. But this is what you want. Mm-mm. I don't give a fuck what Papu say or nobody else say. You wouldn't be around my motherfucking kids. My motherfucking daughter. And you don't like me, no ma'am. I'm just saying. And you know, guys, more and more people are starting to come out. But you know who ain't saying nothing? Because I still think that she got him on payroll, and that's Tony Rich. Tony Rich ain't saying nothing. Either he done signed an NDA, he done did something. He done signed an NDA or something. It's my personal opinion. Because he's not saying anything. Anything. But his people are coming out. His people are coming out talking. They don't like her. They do not like her. And with good reasons not to like her ass. Baby, this woman, she don't understand. She tearing down her legacy and everything. That's why she don't got no sponsorships or no brand deals or anything. She's not capable. Just saying, she's just not capable, guys. She just, I cannot. This lady here, no ma'am. Mm-mm. Now, let's see here. I'm trying to find this one other here. Now she calling people broke because don't nobody want to pay $200 or $300 for tickets. Or no, $2,000 for a ticket. So you're broke. If you don't pay the $2,000 for her ticket, you're broke. So let me bring this up here, guys. Let me bring this up here. Guys, make sure y'all hitting that thumbs up button. And remember, if you're new to my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. So let's get into here.
Until Remy Ma said, hey, Papoose is cheating with this girl over here. I'm just being honest with the, you know, when all that stuff
was already cheating.
Which Remy was already cheating, but I'm saying I didn't know anything about Clarissa. Yeah. And I think people are more acceptable to Cardi because, again, we know more about Cardi. When we found out, a lot of people were like me, didn't know much about Clarissa. And then when we found out about you, you were dating this man who was known to be an icon for Black love in our community, and they're married. So a lot of people didn't know that Remy had been cheating. So they're confused on that situation. And then not only.
Let's get this straight. Pat cheated first. When Remy Ma was in jail, he was allegedly screwing his baby mamas. But I think she don't know that, but I digress.
Only that, you're arrogant about it. You want to have a baby. It looked like you were turning and throwing shade at the wife. And people are like, you know, girl, we don't even know you. Sit down somewhere. He made you who you are. Nothing about this woman.
Again, Papoose made you because we didn't know who you were. We didn't know who you were. We still wouldn't know who you were if you wouldn't have got with Pat. I told y'all Tony Rich wasn't doing it for her. She needed somebody else. She didn't care if they was a D celebrity, F celebrity, but she needed to get with somebody that knew people. And Pat did that for her. And you think Pat ain't getting compensated?
Until Remy Ma said, hey, Papoose is cheating with this girl over here. I'm just being honest with the, when all that stuff
was already cheating.
Which Remy was already cheating, people. But I'm saying I didn't know anything about Clarissa. Yeah. And I think people are more acceptable to Cardi because, again, we know more about Cardi. When we found out, a lot of people were like me, didn't know much about Clarissa. And then when we found out about you, you were dating this man who was known to be an icon for Black love in our community, and they're married. So a lot of people didn't know that Remy had been cheating, so they're confused on that situation. And then not only that, you're arrogant about it. You want to have a baby. It looked like you were turning and throwing shade at the wife, and people are like, girl, we don't even know you. Sit down somewhere. He made you who you are. Nothing about this woman.
Right. I just told y'all, did nobody know nothing about this woman until Remy Ma said something. Nobody know who you were, girl. Nobody. Nobody knew who you were. Nobody. Nobody knew who you were. Nobody knew who you were. And that's just a fact, Jack. Just a fact. Baby, y'all with these memes. Hey, Carol. Baby, look, watch this. Y'all with these motherfucking memes, baby, y'all gonna take me out of here. This Remy.
Contact you anymore. What? I'm sorry. That's what he asked me to tell you. He doesn't want to contact you anymore. What? I'm sorry. That's what he asked me to tell you. He doesn't want to contact you anymore. What? I'm sorry. That's what he asked me to tell you. He doesn't want to contact you anymore. What? I'm sorry. That's what he asked me to tell you. He doesn't want to contact you anymore. What? I'm sorry. That's what he asked me to tell you.
Baby, this is how it's gonna be. When Papoose don't want to have any more contact with her, this is exactly what she's gonna be doing. But I think she's gonna be a little bit more brutal than this. She could go knock on the doors and shit. Pap, come out and talk to me. Pap, come talk to me. That's what she's gonna be doing. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying, guys. It's gonna be a mess. This is going to be a mess. When she figure out that Papoose don't want her ass no more, baby, this is gonna be a whole mess. It's gonna be a whole mess. I think she was lonely. Baby, I think she was lonely. I do think she was lonely.
I definitely think she is in competition with Remy. I mean, if he's your man, you shouldn't be in competition. But I mean, he's your man, but he's her husband. They haven't got a divorce for a reason.
Hello.
Is the competition the baby?
No,
how else can
think
Remy
all
compete?
Of it is. I think all of it. I think that's why she's saying I'm going to have a baby next year, and keep saying it because she's jealous of the baby.
I think.
What did I just say? Didn't I just tell y'all she jealous of the golden child?
And that's why she's saying my body T. She's jealous of how Remy looks.
Again, somebody said Remy body was T. Now her body T.
You don't look like that. I'm just saying Clarissa's not an ugly girl, but let's just be truthful. We got eyes. Remy looks better than Clarissa.
How many of y'all agreed that Remy Ma looked better than Clarissa? Put it in the chat. Let me know. Also, let me know if y'all think that she's jealous of the golden child.
I don't care how young Clarissa is, Remy looks better than her. And so I think that's what all that, I didn't never have surgery. I have, because she's in competition with his wife. Let's call it what it is. I definitely think she was lonely. I definitely think she is in competition with Remy. I mean, if he's your man, you shouldn't be in competition. But I mean, he's your man, but he's her husband. They haven't got a.
He's your man, but he's Remy's husband. They ain't got a divorce for a reason. People cannot find the divorce papers. Where are they at, Pat? Where they at, Clarissa? That's all I want to know. Where the hell they at? Where the goddamn divorce papers at? That's all I'm saying.
Divorce for a reason.
Is the competition the baby?
No,
how else can Remy
all
compete?
of it is. I think all of it. I think that's why she's saying I'm going to have a baby next year, and keep saying it because she's jealous of the baby. I think that's why she's saying my body T. She's jealous of how Remy looks. She don't look like that. I'm just saying Clarissa's not an ugly girl, but let's just be truthful. We got eyes. Remy looks better than Clarissa.
Sure
I don't care how young Clarissa is. Remy looks better than her. And so I think that's what all that. I didn't never have surgery. I have because she's in competition with his wife. Let's call it what it is. I definitely think she was lonely. I definitely think.
Now, how many of y'all think that she's in competition with Remy? You said, right, being mean to those kids. Yes. Yes to both. Okay. For real. They all are playing a dangerous game, and then it's not going to end well. I think that she wants Remy's entire life and everything in it. Yes. She wants to be Remy. She knows Remy look better than her. Even though Remy is older than Clarissa, Remy still looks better. And she knows it, but she hates it. You said, yes, I figured that out a long time ago. Okay, hey, joy to the world. Hello, hello, hello. Chevette Jackson. Hello, welcome, welcome. Guys, let's get these likes up. Baby, she wants Remy whole entire body. She wants her face. She wants everything, her face, her body, her family, her man. She wants it all. She wants it all. Just saying, she wants it all. And what's really standing in the way is the golden child. That's what it is. The golden child is in the way. She figured that if they didn't have that, the baby, that Pat wouldn't have to be around Remy. And that's what she wants. That's what she wants. But baby, this is dangerous. And you said it right, it is dangerous, y'all. This is some dangerous shit right here. It's dangerous. I don't know how they're going to get rid of this lady. I don't know how they're going to get rid of her. Do y'all think she's going to go quietly? Do y'all think she's going to leave quietly? I don't. I don't think this woman's going to leave quietly at all. She's not going to let Pat go like this. It's just my personal opinion. I don't think she's going to let him move on or go back to Remy. Just my personal opinion. She's too invested in him. She likes the spotlight too much. And once she's not with him anymore. She knows she's not going to have that spotlight anymore. That's what I think it is, guys. Now, I'm not trying to be funny. She just, hey there, blind lady, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Deontay McClinton. Hello, hello, hello. You said Remy Ma's everything she wants to be. Yes. You said in and out of the chat. Good morning. McClendon. Good morning. Baby, this woman is not, she just ain't right, guys. She just ain't right. Now, let me tell you something. This one lady came out. There's going to be more and more people coming out. Now, we already know that what happened with the funeral, that Tony and them people were trying to get this lady to tell the child, his son, to take the information down. So now that this lady is talking, right? Clarissa gonna reach out to Tony Rich or Tony Rich mama and have them call her and tell her not to be talking, or tell other people, if people ask for interviews, not to take them. She, baby, you best believe she hotter than fisheries right now. But that this woman did this interview with Nyla, she mad. You think she ain't watched this interview? Oh, she has watched it. She's watched it, and she's upset about it because everybody is seeing her fucked up ass ways that she had. Now we thought she just got these ways. She been had these ways. She been had it. We just didn't know it because we didn't know nothing about her. And I think a lot of people in Flint are going to start coming out about her. Clarissa acts like she never came from poverty. She had this good life, but we all know that she had a fucked up ass life. And baby, don't count your eggs before they hatch, because allegedly by the time Remy Ma and Papoose get done with your ass, you might be back in poverty, bitch. While you run around here calling everybody else broke, you might be back down there when they get done cleaning your ass out. Just saying. And I will feel no ways tired if they clean your ass out, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes. Nobody cannot get me to believe on this God green earth that all the shit Papoose is doing for Clarissa, he's doing it because he love her, he like her, and he doing all this shit for free. No, man. Boosie walking her out, she gonna pay Boosie. So what makes people think that if Papoose walked her out all these times that he didn't get paid? There's no way. Writing a song for the boxing, you don't think he got paid for that? He on payroll, just like Tony Rich was on her payroll when that was her man. So you think Papoose ain't on there? Tony Rich was on there. So why wouldn't Papoose be on there? That makes no sense. No sense at all. Hey, Jordan 47. Yes, Tony Rich was in Clendon in Remy's Ma's DM, and also he had a shirt with Remy Ma picture on there. That's what really pissed her off. So she went and took her truck back, and she started fucking with Papoose because this man had a picture of Remy on his shirt. So that's not Remy's fault that this motherfucker got a picture on his damn shirt. How is that fucking Remy's fault? Baby, when I tell, let me come on this camera. Let me come on. Hey, y'all. Don't say that about my hair, my edges. I'm just, I gotta, what the hell is that? I was laying down after we came from dinner, and I didn't tie my edges down. But once I get off this live, I'm gonna have to go wash my face, tie my edges back down. Y'all know how I look. Y'all know Don't tie it back down. But baby, when I tell you this bitch is unhinged, baby, this bitch is unhinged. And I'm not even fucking bullshitting with you. The woman is unhinged. You think this lady came out and said something? It's gonna be more people coming out. Watch what I tell y'all. It's gonna be more people coming out. She out here calling Remy my bitch. It's so disrespectful to the wife, Clarissa. Why you being so disrespectful to the wife, Clarissa? You the chicken tender. She got papers on him. You have nothing. They have a life, a family together, a decade. Something that you don't understand. Chicken tender. And you mad about that. I wouldn't be surprised if she started pressing Papoose about the divorce. But word on the curve, y'all, is that all this shit that we've been putting out here about Remy, why he got this delusional lady believing that it's AI. He's telling Carissa all the pictures from what is his name? The leather store, Daniel's Leather. He said that's all AI, that's made up. And y'all don't think she believe that shit? She believes it. He telling her any pictures that you see of Remy Ma or him and Remy Ma is all made up. It's AI. Everything is AI. That's what he's telling her, y'all. Everything is AI. Baby, the delusion, the fucking delusion. Let me see. Yes, Laura lady, baby, baby. She gonna turn into a stalker. Show this. But let's get into this. Let me get into this commentary with you guys about Pap is telling her that everything is AI. Any pictures that she see of him and Remy are AI, y'all. How delusional. How delusional is that, guys? That you will believe all the pictures are AI. Really? He convinced her that everything is AI generated, y'all. Everything. So let's get into that, guys. Let's get into this. He telling Carissa anything she see on the internet is AI. Y'all know the fuck that's a fucking lie. Shout out to Miss Lowdown. Y'all know I love her commentary. If you guys don't follow her, go follow her. And also make sure you go look at her video and give it a thumbs up. I'm going to be using some of her commentary for fair use, for teaching and learning. All credit go to Ms. Lowdown. Okay? Let's take a listen. Fair use, fair use. This is sick.
Y'all, the stuff I'm pulling up, and boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is not good, y'all. Let's start with Papoose. We're gonna do this one by one because I can't okay, we're gonna do Papoose first. So if you put Papoose in gematria, y'all,
Let me
pop up in your numbers.
Let me go down here a little bit.
This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. The stuff that's coming up in these numbers. Let me start over.
Let me go down a little bit here.
So computer equals 105. Stuff about traffic to the king was popping. Don's name is coming up, y'all. Which makes me wonder, is it because she's a target right now. She is literally a target right now. And for her name to be up under here too is just weird because she's going to be a target just like Clarissa is a target right now. I'm just asking. And then, they just showed Nicki Minaj on that plane too. Should Nicki Minaj be careful right now too, as far as who she's really out here trusting? Because a lot of people are saying what they're saying. A lot of these Democrats.
Wait a minute.
That might be somebody she needs to watch.
I'm trying to get to this part.
It was 154 as well. Benedict, like somebody is going to betray somebody.
Wait a minute. So let's go back here. I hate to do this, but we're going to go back.
It's still the timing of the fact 2s and 3s. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. There's a video. It's for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Thursday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings, and please, y'all, watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life or keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all? So let's get to it, y'all. My day 4 is 2. I know I forgot to say it again. Y'all, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Lord have mercy. You mean to tell me that all the stuff that has been being posted up, Remy, posting up stuff saying that, bad 1 for this person and bad 2 for yourself and bad 2 for this person and bad 3 for this. Yeah, all of this stuff that she's been seeing online. The Remy video that was just posted up that everybody said was old. And even if it was old, like I said, it's still the timing of the fact that he went to New York and then that video was released. And it was something that she released a while back. This is what people are saying, that's not. Now, some people were saying, no, that looked like a new car and blah. So I don't know if it's an old or a new, but it doesn't matter. It's the timing of when he went out of town that they posted it. And who would have her archive to put that out there but somebody close, unless that video is still up somewhere and somebody went and copied it and put it up on social media. But the timing, y'all. And her talking about she want to put hands on Papoose because every time that he go to New York, he's not answering his phone. He's telling her he's taking care of business, but he's not answering his phone for her like that. And he came back this time, and should have hit the fan right now. She's getting a little peed off about the things that she's hearing about, and she's seeing with her own eyes. Okay,
so word on the curb is that she is questioning Papoose now about all these pictures and posts she keeps saying about him and Remy and the Golden Child. So she's upset. Somebody in her camp is leaking shit out. That she's getting upset about all this stuff she keeps saying on the internet about him and Remy. One thing she did hear about is there's no paperwork for that fucking divorce. Right? And that him and Remy was in Daniel's leather when Remy was trying on that coat and got those two coats. So she's questioning him. She tried to portray to us like she don't care. That's not true. But when she get with him, she's questioning him about it. But she ain't gonna let us know about it. But she's questioning him. And word on the curb, he getting tired of her. He trying to hang in there, long as he can, so that she will, go through with the fights and stuff. She trying to hang in there long as she can because he need her to go through with those fights. Now, Win Records is all through Papoose. But she's trying to say, well, I made a deal with Win Records. Who was Papoose, dumbass? Ain't Papoose Win Records? This woman right here is not even Papoose type. But when you broke, you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. And that's what he's doing.
He has came back went to training with her once again. After training, went back to her house, y'all, and convinced her that everything that she's hearing, seeing, all of this stuff, I guess even the pictures with Remy with him in the background, you hear his voice in the background while she's trying on the fur coat. But allegedly, he's saying that it's all AI, y'all. And now she did flip the script, saying that, she's closer to God when she's in her little, boxing camp and this and that, this and this and this, that she's not happy or whatever. Now she done went from that to calling the people that's supporting her dumb. Remy's favorite word she's using.
Guys, we know Remy's favorite word is you dumb. Why the hell is Clarissa now using that word? Everybody knows that's Remy's word. She has shirts and everything made with that word on there. So now Clarissa took the word, y'all. Clarissa wants to use that word now. Clarissa is using, are you dumb? Baby, how you gonna take somebody else's word? We all know that's Remy's word. So now she using the word, are you dumb now? Yes, ma'am. This woman is a fatal attraction. Single black female.
Using it, running it in the ground. Okay, y'all. Now she's saying, everybody is dumb, that they don't even realize that this stuff is AI because he done came and spent her around the block again. And now she is, back sitting up there listening to what he's saying once again. Y'all, this is not good. The stuff that the stuff I'm pulling up, and boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is not good, y'all. Let's start with Papoose. We're gonna do this one by one because I can't okay, we're gonna do Papoose first. So if you put Papoose in gematria, y'all, putting it in there. There's a few numbers I'm gonna look up too, because I wrote some numbers down that the numbers add up to. So when you put Papoose in, Papoose equals 87, y'all, in ordinal. And it's also 33 in reduction. So I want y'all to pay attention to that too. But we're gonna focus on the 87, y'all. We're going to focus on the 87. I'm going to talk about what 87 represents. Now, 87 represents a spy, y'all. A spy. Okay?
So
what pops up
off the top? It right
spy.
here, guys, so what do y'all think about Papoose telling her anything that he sees, that she sees, pictures or anything, is all AI? Guys, who believes this? How is she believing that all the pictures, everything, are AI generated? I know fucking well you lying. I know fucking well you lying. You mean to tell me this woman believes everything is AI? Baby, he is spinning her around the block, back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. If she believes this shit is AI, she needs to be ran over. She needs to be taken up and down through here. She sure does. You said let her cray self believe it. She's slow. He should spin her around the block. Facts. God don't bless you with someone, husband or wife. Right. She think that now she's trying to portray that she's all into God. Baby, you already showed me who you were when you did that at that fucking Christmas drive to them damn kids. Anything else? No, ma'am. You said this idiot really think that God is blessing her right now, but she should know that God does not go along with adultery. You got that right. You heard her the other day. Baby, are you dumb? That is Remy word. Remy got shirts and everything made with that on there. So I know she know that. You Spab said he's not afraid. He wants that money and will be working her mind until he gets that IRS money. He sure is. Whatever Clarissa tried to do, it backfired on her. Did y'all see the video with Clarissa laughing and Pap ain't said a word? Baby, Pap is tired of this shit. Pat is tired of being in this fucking circus. It sure is. Pap's word is like God's word when it comes to her. We got 75 likes. Thank you. Crazy work. I follow Miss Lowdown. Yes, I love Miss Lowdown. Make sure y'all go over there to support her. And remember, if you're new to my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. Clarissa's befriend Raymond snaked her husband. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. I don't put nothing past Clarissa, y'all. Right, divorce is public records. Y'all know I'm going through a divorce. I don't hide that from y'all. It's public record. And as of now, no divorce is happening. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm going through a divorce. So I know what I'm talking about. There's no divorce papers out there. I've looked in Carolina. I've looked in New York. Where are they getting a divorce at? Jersey? Nothing. I mean, maybe the papers are being hidden. Yep, the papers are hidden, y'all. The divorce papers are hidden, let Clarissa tell it. But Todd and Candy, their divorce is public record. So why is Remy Ma and Papoose divorce not public record? Where they at? Candy is a big star. Her divorce is all out here. Where's Papoose and Remy's at? Just saying. It's public record. There ain't no divorce papers. I'm telling y'all, there's no divorce papers. Baby, let me tell you, baby, YouTube is undefeated. When the YouTube goes snooping for shit, they find it. They cannot find any divorce papers for Remy or Papoose. Where the fuck they at? Or I'm sorry, Reminisce and Willie. We don't see none. Reminisce and Willie Mackey, we don't see them. Where they at? You said FSAI, why the store owner deleted the pic of him and Pap once people noticed they both was there the same day. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But baby, the brain is not working for Clarissa. She believed any fucking thing Pap tell you. Now, she was smart. She said she got a PR team or herself. She would have somebody looking into the divorce. She can do that. You know, PR team could have somebody go look through all the states that they stay at or whatever and see if they can find some divorce papers. There is none. Let me know where they at if somebody find them. Because baby, YouTube, baby, the internet is undefeated. This Beyonce internet, shit, they can find out any fucking thing they want. They undefeated, baby. They cannot find them. So where are they? Where are they at? Are they hiding somewhere? Just asking. Is this a private divorce? You said when she wanted to fight because she wanted to be her, asking the same questions that she was asking Remy about fashion tips, makeup tips, because she wants to be everything she is not. You right about that? When Layla was giving her all type of advice and being her mentor, everything was cool. I guess once Layla stopped, Layla didn't want to fight her, then everything she flipped on her. You right about that, that blind lady. God don't bless no mess. You said, Kimbella, 1949, welcome. Remember, if you're new to the channel, we would love to have you as a member. You never get nowhere messing with a married man. From my understanding, McClendon, they were saying he got 25%, because I know with Remy, he was getting 25%, allegedly. But then, but guys, y'all got to remember, Clarissa men be on her payroll. Tony Rich was on the payroll. So I'm quite sure that Papoose is on there as well with the stuff he do. You think Papoose is setting up in these meetings with her and he's not getting no fucking money? When she went to all these meetings, she even said Papoose was there with her. If she don't understand something and she need help with something, Papoose helps her. She said that herself. She said he go to all, when they were trying to offer her contracts and stuff, Pap was at all of them with her. And that's when Pap said, oh no, these are not good deals. Let me show you what my company can do, Win Record can do. And that's how, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes, Section 107 of the Copyright Act is on the screen. He presented her with this deal, 1 album and 4 fights for $8 million. That's why she didn't take none of them other deals, because Pap told her not to. Why did the store owner take down the damn pictures if it's AI? You said, baby, Kimbella, I've been saying this for about a month. They trying to get that money from Clarissa to pay the IRS. And Pap got to go over there, Remy telling him, allegedly, go on over there and do what you got to do. He probably hate having sex with her, but he got to do it. That if he stopped having sex with her, then she gonna know something up. But see, the good thing is Pap love when she got a fight. Y'all know why? Because he don't have to have sex with her for 6 weeks. So he loved not having to have sex with her. Because she can't have no sex right now. When you get ready to go into a fight, you could not been and had no sex in 6 to 7 weeks. So she can't. He said it's not would have been seen. They not divorced. Well, she said, a divorce takes time. I understand that. I'm going through one right now. It takes time. But it's on the fucking docket. It's public record. Where is Remy Ma? I'm sorry. Where is Reminisce and Woolies at? Maggie. Where is theirs at? Because can't nobody find it. When does a boxer required to make an album? Well, that's part of the contract that she signed with Win Record, allegedly. 1 album, 4 fights. Yes, Remy needs security since she can't have a carry and conceal because she is allegedly a felon. You said Exposer 1626. Welcome. I love Lowdown. She's the best. F Pap, he said best. F Pap, he can leave leave Shields alone. Pap, I'm not the only one. Over the years we've seen Remy does not love or in love with you. Remy don't want to have a baby. Okay. They still walking around with their wedding rings on. Baby, say it again. Why are these people walking around with wedding rings on? And I don't got no wedding ring on. Even the fucking print of my ring is gone, baby. I don't black, and I have two sets of them: a gold set and a white gold set, gold and white gold. I don't, baby. The print is even going around my hand. Some people like to be lied to. They rather sip on a lie than to swallow the truth. You right about that? That blind lady. You have to pay for a private divorce. Anyone else is going to be public record. Well, I don't know, guys. I don't know where it's at. You said she should have took a real lawyer with her. Yes. Not, baby. How you gonna sign a deal for a album when you don't even know how to rap? Unless Papoose gonna write all of it, and we'll know because Papoose has a distinguished way of writing stuff. Because he said he wrote for Remy too, so we'll know because when she did the first rap thing, Papoose wrote it for her. Now she's saying he's not a manager. Pat Post is with her in the training, and then she's at a training camp in Florida. So I guess they got trainers there. Girl, he get his bag. That's what I'm saying. She know. Look, y'all. Pat Post ain't doing nothing for free. I already said that. Remy and Papoose set this up. Kendrick Jones album. Yes, she have to do an album. Album and 4 fights before she can get the 8 million. You said Pap made her fire everyone. Pap raps not box. Pap raps not boxing. I told y'all, baby. The deal have you doing some things, baby. You said Remy should go to court and file an order of protection against her to cover herself, just in case she has to get physical. We all know she is unhinged. Yes, Babs. Yes. When does boxing intertwine with music? They said Clarissa said she always wanted to be a rapper. That's what they said. They said that she always wanted to be a rapper. Y'all know why she wanted to be a rapper, because of Remy's one. But now she wants to rap, guys. She do. I still wear my wedding ring. Diamonds are forever. When to prom with you, go out and don't want to be bothered. You said to perp when you go out. Yeah, that's a good idea, but I didn't took mine off. I got 2 sets of them. Real nice rings. She don't even rap, no. What she's trying to, she's learning. Papoose is helping her out. She has to do those fights to get the full 8 million. She got 2 million up front. That's how they got her to sign. They offered her money up front and she took it, right. But she got to do the 4 fights and the 2 out and the album. You said, when did she start rapping? Oh, when she got with Papoose. Y'all see her? Didn't y'all see her rapping and she got a rap video too? You said, has anyone here ever heard her music? It's trash. It's trash. It is. It's trash. I'm not trying to be funny, but it is. Yes, he's her manager. You heard her freestyle? Hey, Sonny, remember that she wanted to rap on BET? Yes, she wanted to rap, girl, baby. She thought she was that good. She wanted to go on BET and rap. That's what she's saying, y'all. That, baby, I'm not making this up. This is what she's saying. I don't know why women get with men and then have them be like their manager and stuff so they don't have to go out here and work or do nothing. Just so I think they do that so they can keep an eye on their man. They don't want him out here working. They just put him on their payroll, and that way, that's how he get a check. Allegedly. Baby, I don't know what type of generation this is. I don't know what, but I don't know what you want to call this generation, baby. I don't even know what you want to call it. Because everybody is putting their man or their husband on their payroll. Everybody, man or husband, is on their payroll. They don't want them to have no regular jobs. They don't want them to have no regular jobs. Guys, remember, if you're new to the channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. All right, guys, we still have the goal in the chat. You can donate if you wish to. But guys, these men out here right now is soft as tissue. If they can find, like, now we got a lot of Black women who are daycare owners, who are personal care, they have personal care buildings and things like that. And these are younger women, some are older, but the men that they got, allegedly, not all of them, but some of them, they go get these men and put them on payrolls. They got their daycare centers. They can say he do something at the daycare, put them on their payroll. The personal care facilities that a lot of Black people got here. I know here in Wisconsin we do. The women, they making boss moves, they making that money, and they go find a thugs. Some people just been and got out of jail and make them their man and put them on their payroll. So they using them for arm candy in case they need to go out of town or want to go on trips or whatever. They got somebody. He ain't got no job or nothing, but the job you didn't gave, you didn't put him on your payroll. So that's his job. I don't see how they do it, but teach their own. I'm not here to judge nobody, but that's what a lot of women are doing. And I know that's a real big thing in Wisconsin. The personal care workers facilities, and then the personal care worker facilities, and then the daycare. A lot of young girls own those, and they go get these men off the corner selling little nickel bags and stuff, and they make them their man. They got the money, so they really, to them, money ain't a problem for them because they got it. And so if they like the man and he cute, they're gonna take care of him. That's what we have come to now. Well, that's what they have come to, not me. I'm not paying nobody a damn dime. You get paid no attention. But that's what these young girls are doing now, guys. That's what they're doing. They're taking care of these men. They don't want the man to have no job, and they'll meet the dude, and he don't even have no job. Long as he look good to them, they'll take care of him because they got the money to take care of them with. They got the money. So that's not a problem to them. They just want somebody to say that's their man and go out to eat, shopping, and trips with. They don't give a shit if he ain't got no car. They'll buy him a car. They have no problem with it. Look at Clarissa. She bought Tony Rich a truck. And then when she got mad, she had Papoose go repossess it. So that's how she get down. That is how she get down. That's how she get down. That's how she get down. So that's how, that's how these, they're taking care of these men. Now, it's their money now if they want. That's what they want to do. Then let them do it. If that's what they, into now, taking care of their man, let them go do it. That's what's going on here. Baby, this video right here will never get old, baby. Clarissa knows that Paps love Remy. You know that. He knows. She knows.
This is her man, Papoose, my man, my man, my man. And on his official website that you will see, the link that he has posted all over his social media, what does he have on his website? It says father, husband, entrepreneur, artist, and poet. Now, many would say, well, maybe he forgot to update it. Well, he didn't forget to update Clarissa Shields and some boxing stuff that she has going on, because that's business for him. Do I feel sorry for her? No, I do not, because she refuses to see what is right in front of her face. We can all see it. Anybody with 2 eyes and 2 ears and who has been around the block at least one time, we recognize game when we see it. Speaking of Papoose, he also lets it be known that he was not talking about 50 Cent in that diss track. He says he made the freestyle and posted it December the 5th, 2025, long before him and 50 Cent bumped heads. Well, at the end of the day, he still talked about somebody being a one-hit wonder, so I wonder who the hell he was talking about. So to all the people who support Clarissa Shields, they call this black love. They called it golden love. Whatever they say that everyone's hating, everybody's mad. Let me know, would you be okay with the man that you're dating? Would you be okay with him still claiming his ex? It surely does not say boyfriend of Clarissa Shields on the website.
So he still got on there. He's a father and he's a husband. Who husband are you, Pat? Remy's husband? Why don't you got boyfriend on there? Why don't you take husband off of there? She said y'all gonna be together for 2 years in September. So why won't you take husband off of your profile? Because baby, mine show say single. So why does yours keep saying husband on your profile? And we know you seen it because you didn't put stuff on there about Clarissa's fight coming up and boxing. But my question to you is, Pat, why is your profile still say you're a husband? We know you're a father. We know you're a boyfriend. So you got husband up there. So that's letting us know that you are still a husband to Remy. He wasn't trying to argue with 50 Cent about Clarissa. He said he made that song December 5th before the beef even started. But Clarissa wants us to think Papoose is taking up for me. No, you're not. No, you're not, huh? You're just using your dumb ass. But hey, you want to get used, that's fine. Why won't let me see what y'all saying. She's been rapping for a couple of months. Let me see here. You said the restraining orders finna be flying when she find out Pap and Remy been running game on her. I've been saying this for a month that they run a game on her. That trend is not going to be a good enough. No sales. Baby, Clarissa's gonna flip out. He said this generation is going straight to hell in the front seat with gasoline draws on at the tops on and at top speed. They sure is. This generation, baby, something else. Pap, did you not pay? Wait, he said, Pap, did you not say you put hands on your daughter? Man, Shields, somebody daughter, Remy and Pap, you and Pap will live off Shields money. Y'all will lose all Shields. Repent, ask God for forgiveness. Okay. Thank you, Sonia, my bod and my tea sipper for the $2 super chat. Thank you. Let's see. And she said she wants his baby. How do you want a baby by a married man? How does that work out, guys? How do you want a baby by a married man? He never defended her. She tried to portray that when 50 was talking about her, that Pap, that's why Pap made that rap song. Pap said, no, no, no. I made that song December 5th, huh? Now, Remy, oh yeah, he going in about Remy. Y'all know Remy and 50 Cent are good friends, though. So I don't think he would ever do that to Remy. But This is how this woman is. I told y'all she's delusional. Just delusional. All right, guys, we've been on here for 2 hours. I need to get some sleep, but I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys. Even though I'm on vacation, I still got to come and talk to my peeps. I still got to come talk to y'all. 50 loves Remy. Yes. Yep, he loves Remy, baby. But he said he just going to back off Clarissa. He wanted her to practice, focus on her fight. Who knows? He might got some money on the fight because he said he needed Clarissa to focus on her fight, and so that's why he backed off of her. And y'all know 50 never does that. He could have some money on the fight, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes. All right, guys, we get ready to get up off of here. I need to get some sleep. I don't know why I'm tired, but I need to get some sleep. I have to get up in the morning. I'm gonna go down there by the pool. And I don't know, guys, when you're on vacation, you be forgetting what time it is, what day it is, and every damn thing. I don't know if that happened to other people. Like, I'm thinking today is Friday. One more day. But like I said, guys, always try to take care of you. If you don't take care of you, ain't nobody gonna take care of you. If you can't get on no vacation, do you a staycation where you live at. Drive an hour and a half or an hour away from where you live at and go stay at the damn hotel. Do something. Do something for yourself because these jobs have no love for nobody. They don't care if you burnt out, wore out. They don't give a shit. So you got to do stuff for yourself. Do stuff for yourself. Love you because ain't nobody going to treat you like you. So that's why any chance I get, you want to go on a trip? Yep. When we going? What day? I'll be out of here. I'll be gone. All right, guys, make sure if you're new to the channel, we would love to have you as a subscriber. And make sure if you didn't hit the thumbs up button on your way in, please hit it on your way out. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night, good night, good night. Let me see what you're saying, Dot Willie. I am Sonia, thank you. Thank you, Dot Willie. I'm for to get me some rest. I understand what you're saying. Exposure 1626. 50 would buy out the arena and then nobody show up. He sure will. That's what I thought he was going to do if the feud kept on going up. 50 is petty like that, baby. He about the whole arena and won't nobody be in no seats. All right, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, good night, good night.